Facial symmetry has long been considered one of the cornerstones of human attractiveness. It's not some shallow, surface-level beauty myth. It's a deeply embedded part of how our brains are wired to assess health, vitality, and potential compatibility. What's fascinating is that symmetry doesn't always require surgery, makeup tricks, or genetic luck. It can shift subtly but meaningfully with something as unglamorous as losing a few pounds of facial fat. Yes, those chipmunk cheeks you once found endearing might be quietly blurring the elegance of your bone structure. And when they slim down, voila, your face begins to align quite literally. Here's the science and the sorcery of it. The human face isn't perfectly symmetrical to begin with. Everyone has a slightly higher brow on one side, a stronger cheekbone on the other, or a jaw that leans a little this way or that. But when the face is carrying extra fat, especially in the midface region, cheeks, jawline, chin, those subtle asymmetries tend to become exaggerated. Fat doesn't distribute evenly. One cheek might hold more than the other. One jowl may sag a bit more. You might even develop a lopsided double chin that shifts the perceived center of your face. The result? Your underlying facial structure gets obscured, and the visual balance gets thrown off. Now lose just a modest amount of facial fat, nothing extreme, just enough to reduce puffiness and sagging, and suddenly the geometry underneath starts to reveal itself. The cheekbones sharpen, lifting the visual center of the face. The jawline becomes more angular and balanced, drawing cleaner lines from ear to chin. Even the space around the eyes clears up, allowing for better symmetry in the brow and eyelid area. It's like someone adjusted the lighting on your face to reveal its natural architecture. You're not becoming someone else. You're becoming a clearer version of yourself. But symmetry isn't just about bone structure. It's also about motion. When facial fat is reduced, it's not just that you look more symmetrical in a still photo. You move more symmetrically too. Smiles become more even. Eye expressions balance out. Your face animates in a smoother, more coordinated way. This has a surprisingly strong subconscious effect on how people perceive your mood, your trustworthiness, even your intelligence. Our brains are natural pattern detectors. When they see a face that moves harmoniously, they assume the whole person is more put together. There's also an emotional component here. When you feel more confident in how your face looks, especially when you catch your reflection at an unexpected angle, you're more likely to present yourself with warmth and ease. That confidence softens your expressions, aligns your body language, and, ironically, makes your face seem even more symmetrical because tension and insecurity often manifest as uneven posture or awkward facial contractions. And we can't forget the trickle-down effect into grooming. Once people start noticing a more defined jaw or sculpted cheekbones, they tend to lean in. Maybe you try a new haircut that draws attention to that now angular neckline. Maybe you experiment with makeup or facial hair that highlights your bone structure instead of hiding it. With every new tweak, the illusion of symmetry builds further, not because you're changing your face, but because you're finally revealing it. In the end, greater facial symmetry isn't just about inches or grams of fat lost. It's about uncovering balance, literally and metaphorically. Your face begins to align more with your internal sense of self. You stop looking like you're hiding behind softness and start looking like someone whose features know what they're doing. And that confidence, quiet, balanced, self-assured, is possibly the most attractive symmetry of all.